Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're doing another episode of Starting From Scratch. And yes, we're doing the run in the Kenworth T908, and this is by a mod by RTA-mods. If you haven't seen it before, then where have you been? Under a rock? I don't know. But we are actually continuing on with our journey. Now we're going from Vaxjo all the way down to Pexs. So we did almost make it to Berlin. Like, I was hoping that I could make it to Rostock or Berlin, and yes, we did. So we got there. So now we just got to keep going. Hopefully we can get to Praha, I'm hoping, or maybe a bit further down to BRNO. That would be good, down that way. So let's jump in and give it a go and see how far we can actually go. So get that into gear. Take the handbrake off, always helps. No other trucks or cars coming that we can run into. Nothing that way. Whoops. Helps if I'm pushing the right button. And there we go. Oops, over rev. Jeez. Come on, gotta get my stuff together. It's a great start. I'm swerving all over the road over there and everything. What is going on? Now we should be just pretty much on the freeway from here on in. So that would be very good if that is the case, because that'll make for a shorter trip than what it would normally take time-wise. So I'm aiming for, 3 episodes with this, 3 half-an-hour episodes, but we just have to wait and see, because sometimes something happens and then it takes a bit of time, and oh geez, it's always one thing or another here at Junior Senior Gaming. But the talk a lot at the moment is of American Truck Simulator. And if you don't know about it, where have you been again? Have you been under a rock? I don't know. But it's American Truck Simulator is the actual hype at the moment. There is a big hype. ATS, is it ATS hype? What was it? Oh, I can't remember what the guys were saying. And yeah, hashtag ATS hype, that's it. They were saying on one of the streams a while ago, and yeah, everyone's getting all very excited, especially the community around ETS. Some people have actually said that I've been reading that they're not going to buy the game. They're quite happy with ETS 2, and they're going to stick with that. So, well, good for you, But we're gonna get American Trucks, and we're gonna play those what's off it. Play it like crazy and try some mods and all sorts of stuff. So that's going to be really good. Right, we are turning just up here, so jump in this lane. Hopefully it's not too tight of a corner around here, because these corners can get really tight here in Europe. Now it's meant to be 25 around here. Okay. Better knock it down a bit. Well, sort of. If I can. These guys are definitely. Look at these guys. They're going slow. 35 we're doing. They're doing. The trucks are going faster. There's 50 now, so step it up a bit. I'm really looking forward to the open highways in American Truck Simulator, because that's what we've got here in Australia. Open highways where you can just go, put your foot down, put the pedal to the metal, and go hard, which is really good. So Now, I suppose that a lot of people have already decided on what truck they're going to go for. Like, there's Peterbilts, there's definitely looks like there's Volvo in there, and the VNL series there, and then there's Pekka, or Kenworth. Now, I'm going to try and get a Kenworth, the W900 first, because that's the one that I'm most looking forward to driving. But I'm keen to find out what everyone else is, what they're going to be driving. I've only heard one person say Volvo, but a lot of people have been saying Kenworth, and then I've heard some people say Peterbilt. But it's going to be interesting what we're going to be seeing around. And I have heard a rumour, I don't know if this is true or not, but ProMods, the guys from ProMods are looking at getting their hands on whatever they can, whenever they can, to make some maps for that, to make an extended map. So that's going to be interesting. But it is going to be very interesting to see what they're actually, where they're going to be making that. That's going to be really interesting too. So yeah, we just have to wait and see, I guess. Wait and see what they come up with. Now, let's just duck through here. There we go. And let's see, 55. Wow, we're just speeding something chronic. I need to slow it down. And about 50 there. 50, there we go. No, it's not quite right. 49, that's better. I know I've actually got it set up so I can tap it down, but I've got it in increments of 5, I think it is. I need to change that, I really do. Change it to increments of 2. Because on my 86, my AE86, I don't have power steering. Don't have power steering or cruise control. In the Commodore that I own, I've got power steering and I've got cruise control, and that's done in increments of 2. So not increments of 5. So that works really well, that does, the increments of 2. Now, let's see. So what else have we been doing? Well, we've got the competitions that we've got going at the moment. We've got a few raffles that we have happening. So that's something new for this year. We didn't do that last year because I didn't have the configuration for it, didn't have it set up. But that's something that we want to do a lot more of. Just, raffle games out to people so that, they can get some free games, because a lot of people give a lot of stuff to us at Junior Senior. Like, I get free games, and sometimes I get more copies than what I need. And so what do I do with them? So what I've actually planned is, why don't we just give them away? Give them away to the people that may need them. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're going to be giving them away. Whatever we get our hands on. If we get extra copies of American Truck Simulator, for example, there's a little hint for you, then we may actually be, we might do that. So, win a copy of American Truck Simulator. That would be nice. That would be nice. So yeah, there's we've done spin tires. We've got Contagion was one that we did. What else? There's Euro Trucks. We got a lot of copies of Euro Trucks, and thank you very much to Peck and Ease for those. They've really been helping out, those guys, and they're very much a big part of Junior Senior Gaming. So really do appreciate them helping out. So yes, well, how are we going sleep wise? Look like we're gonna need some sleep. Only 10 minutes in the video, I think. It's 10 minutes, about that. Something like that. I'm gonna have to pull over and get a rest, I think. I've been trying to time it so that I get the right amount of sleep for, you know, every time it's half an hour or every half an hour or something like that, but it doesn't always work. So remember when we were playing 18 Wheels of Steel, every 15 minutes the timer went off to sleep. And then it would go to, you know, you'd have to go to sleep. But now it's actually, with Euro trucks, it's a bit different. So it's half an hour, which is good, I don't mind. Come on, you can do it, T908. Awesome truck, this one. I get a lot of people asking me what my favourite trucks are. I have to say my most favourite truck out of all is the Kenworth K200. I mean, then it just, after that, it just falls into many different trucks. Like, I like the W900, that's a damn good truck. The T908, that's a good truck. There's heaps of trucks, you know, that I like other than that. So, can't see anything. It doesn't look like there's any cars there. But, you know, there's a heap of trucks that I like, guys. So, it's not one specific one. So, if I was to buy one, I would probably go and look. If I was to be my own owner-driver, I think I'd go and look around first to see what I could buy. Because that's different. If it was buying it for pleasure, then I'd be looking at a W900 or a T908. Possibly, I'd probably look for the K200 first, then a W900, and then a T908. But the thing is, you got to factor in parts. You know, can we get parts here in Australia? Things like that. You can't just go, yeah, I want that truck, because you'll end up broke. That's what a lot of people did with a lot of people do with American trucks, and they use them for work trucks as well, and they end up broke. So you don't want to do that. Hopefully one day I can get a truck that I'd like. I'd put a junior senior trailer on it and travel around everywhere, all over Australia. And if I could get it overseas, I would. I don't know if that's possible though. I really don't know if that's possible to get the truck overseas. Probably costs a lot of money. Alright mate, you were taking up a lot of room. Now I've got to find somewhere to rest, looks like. Is that somewhere up there? Or is that... No, it's another turning section. Yeah. Nowhere to rest. We're going through the older part of the map now. And this is the parts that I don't like, because the intersections just turn off. But that one looks like it goes straight and turns, so... That's good. Speeding again. Senior, what are you doing? Speeding like a madman. Oh, look. It doesn't. It just sort of goes off there. That's silly how it does that. You know, people in Australia would just drive straight through that. They would not stop. They just go, screw that crap. I'm just going straight through. And that's exactly what they do. There we go. Nice. Nicely round the corners there. I thought it was actually going to tip a bit. That's why I was stopped talking there. I was concentrating on what I was doing. No, we don't need any fuel. We got some before in the last video, so we're all good. And probably the next stop we'll probably stop, I guess. speeding again. Damn it. Got to slow that down. Put that cruise control on. There we go. A lot safer with cruise control. Yeah, speed camera just up here too. So probably a good idea that I did slow down when I did. There we go. This truck would be so noisy coming through this tunnel. It really would. Be very, very, very noisy. Oh, bit of road works. No, still 50. That's good. This car, is he going to slow down or what? Come on, mate, go. That's it. Get out of the road. And this truck's going slow, so we'll overtake him. You notice that I have not been sticking my arm out the window. I've not been doing that lately. So I think I'm getting used to it now, so not being able to do that. No, we're going to continue on. I was going to stop here, but no, it's still got plenty of time for this episode. Let's see if I can indicate. Is that guy going to back off? Yeah, he will. He's all good. There we go. Right, so we are starting to get a little bit tired, not too bad. And I think I'll just sleep at the next stop anyway. And that will get us back on track. Because when in the other episode when we went across the ferry, that actually made us, we got some sleep there, so that set us out a bit there. Right, coming up to a roundabout. And I'm going to need to get into that lane there. There, I'll make the noise. Sometimes you gotta make the noise yourself. Oh. Can't really see the road here. It's dark as anything. Very dark. I hope I didn't run over anything. Over to there. So 50, still 50 through here. There's a... We could get that if we had the money. Going straight ahead. And away we go. Need to find somewhere to rest, I think, pretty soon. I'm just going to go out here, out of this town, to a service station and park there. I know there's a service centre there. I need a fuel station, so I can park. I know you can rest there as well too, but I'm just being picky, and I would like to go to a fuel station. There we go. Right. Anybody gonna cut in front of me? I dare ya. I dare ya. Yeah, these areas I hate these so close areas. Don't know why they do these. The roads are not wide enough, but there's a guide rail there to run into. Very tricky. Here we go. I like that better. Oh, he's yawning. Oh dear. Oh man, I hate doing that. Because you never know, there's somebody in a car there and you might squash the car, damage the load. But I always get caught on there. It's so annoying to me. Quickly jump over there. And is this going to be another one of those lanes as well? Now, I've got to have a look at the sign. Is that going to tell me? Yeah, it is. So, back over there. I remember last year in a convoy, I did that same thing there and I come up and got stuck on a ledge and it flipped the truck right over. That was funny. A lot of interesting things happen in these convoys. Alright, there's the fuel station that we're going to be stopping at. Just up there. And to 200 meters. And there is the stop there. Whoops. We go over here. See if I can pull in over there. It's only a very small little service station, a fuel station. Nobody's in there. Wow. And there we go. Okay. Well, that is it. Let's turn the engine off. Put the handbrake on. Turn the lights off. There we go. Well, oh yeah, let's do sleep. We'll do some sleep. There we go. And it is PM, so it's 12 PM. Alright guys, well look, that is pretty much it for this episode. Look, thank you very much for watching. Look, if you enjoyed it, then don't forget to have a check out our other videos or look at some of the other stuff that we have on YouTube if you haven't already done so. But that is pretty much it. Look, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on! Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to see more videos, then click on the links beside. Just over here is the weekly drive, and we're going from Strasbourg to Dijon in the Peterbilt 351. Just down there, it's ETS 2 starting from scratch, and we're going from Vaxjo to Pexs. If you'd like to visit our website or you'd like to subscribe, then click on the links below. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!